On my way back to HTML Canvas, let me show you how you can create such an animated wall of squares. So it goes from left to right, bottom to top. First up, we'll use the usual setup. So we get our canvas and there's the HTML boilerplate. Here's our variable for the square size. My canvas is 400 x 400, so using 80 fits. If I make this, for example, 70, we'll get cut-off squares. So it's a good idea to use something that's divisible by 400 or that you can use to divide 400 without a rest. Here's our delay time. It's in milliseconds. Let me make it 140 way slower and 10 way faster. Forget about for now about draw squares, we'll go over that afterwards. Here's the random fill color. And I've called the animation in the end to start it when the page loads. So our fill color will create a random fill color here, and I've used the hexadecimal system. So we'll use the letters, which includes the numbers in this case that are possible in hex code, 0 to 9 and A to F. Then the color, which is going to store our combination of letters, and you have to add this hashtag before it. Then we have a loop to cycle through the 6 values, the 6 digits that we need for our hex code. And the color, it gets plus equal a letter for every loop iteration. Math floor and math random is used times 16. 16 because our hex code is a hexadecimal number system, so there are 16 possibilities. As I've said, 0 to 9 is 10, and then A to F is 6, makes it 16. And then in the end we'll return the color, which is then, after the loop was iterated 6 times, a hex code with this hashtag before it. Now let's check draw squares. At first we have rows and columns, and we need to check, depending on the square size and the canvas size, what's the ceiling here. And then we'll find the number of rows and number of columns. To draw the square, we'll use X and Y position, and we'll use column and row times the square size that we've set prior. Fill style is random, and it used to get random function that we've created, and then we use CDX fill rect with X and Y value square size for width and height. Now we have to draw the grid, and this is the actual animation. It's an outer loop for the row and an inner loop for the column. Be careful here, rows are negative because we go from bottom to top. So this is why you have to decrement that each iteration, and column is plus, so we'll increment because we go from left to right. And here we have used our delay between squares to set the timeout, and this is where all of this works. I'll refresh it again and you can see left to right random color. Try to recode it, maybe pause the video here, and then this code will become clear. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.